Well, guys, couldn't sleep too good last night. Been kind of preoccupied. I started thinking last night we got to get our country back into order. So, what I did was I wrote down Amendment 28 to preserve our Constitution and guard its people against foreign and domestic agents intent on its destruction from within. We deem it necessary to remove immediately any congressman who would attempt to restrain arms and ammunition to the people that is covered by the Second Amendment. Firearms deemed to have merit for the security of our nation will consist of the firearms that are common to the various standing armies throughout the world, but in semi-automatic mode only. I'll say that one more time. Amendment 28. To preserve our Constitution and guard its people against foreign and domestic agents intent on its destruction from within, we deem it necessary to remove immediately any congressman who would attempt to restrain arms and ammunition to the people that are protected by the Second Amendment. Firearms deemed to have merit for the security of a nation will consist of firearms that are common to the various standing armies throughout the world, but in semi-automatic mode only. No, guys, we don't need full automatic. This is just to put congressmen in their place. Congress is allowed to express their views and opinions. Okay, that's the First Amendment. We're all in agreement on that, but not at the expense of passing laws that fundamentally take away rights guaranteed by the Constitution. They've been using a lot of different strategies in order to take away our firearms, and it's in the communist goals written into the congressional records, January 10th, 1963. And one of them, they want to take the firearms. No matter what they do or what they say, they're playing a waiting game. And we're not going to wait around until the day comes that we are disarmed. That's not how things work. Now, one of the things that keep going on in America is drills. Ever notice that? Now, this is a note, November 11th, 2002. A spy drill simulated 9/11 style attacks. In an unbelievable coincidence, the day jetliner slammed into the Twin Towers and the Pentagon, a U.S. intelligence agency was planning to run just a drill. That's why NORAD and things like that was shut down, people. It was a drill. It wasn't no drill. This is pre-planned. Just like all the other drills that are going on in schools now, all mass casualty drills. And all these kids in school are getting killed. Now, if you want to incite the wrath of Americans, you kill little kids. That's what you do. And somebody is sparing no expense to stir up the pot. These things just don't happen by coincidence. Nothing happens by chance. Yeah, coincidence. A super secret U.S. intelligence agency planned on simulating the crash of a large jetliner into an American building on the very day that 3 airplanes slammed into the World Trade Center in the Pentagon. Now, this is 1 year after this happened. September 11th, 2001, when they slammed into the trade centers. A year later, we find out there was a spy drill the same day. Getting the picture? That's why we need another amendment to protect our rights. You shouldn't have to, but they're trying to use spin doctors and everything else to, and like I said, drills to push you towards the point where, oh yeah, government's got to help us. You know, you got to do something, government. You got to do something. No, you people should have done something. You should have went to the schools and checked out their security. You should have checked on the marshal's office or down or at the sheriff's office, the police department. You didn't check on anything, and now you're saying, "Oh, help me, government." No, it's your own fault for not going down and checking things out. Anytime these kids have drills in the school, you people, you parents, need to grab a firearm and get down here and watch over them, or stand guard. This stuff isn't just happening by chance. There's always something behind it. Anyway, this is my amendment. I'll hang on to it. And I don't know where to go from here, but these were my thoughts this morning and or in the last night, and thought I should put it down on paper and run it by you guys. Thanks for listening.